Hello everybody, this is Knoxef, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Serenity. And so in the last episode, we killed the Wither, and we worked on our mining operation over at the mountain. But today we're going to be doing something totally different. Also, meet my pet cat. Haven't named it yet. So yeah, anyways, we're going to look into the dropper, and it's quite different from what it was before. So now there are 3 ender pearls, 3 iron ingots, 1 emerald, 1 redstone dust, and 1 netherite scrap. So whatever it is, I will, so the ender pearl is beating the game, redstone dust is a redstone farm, emerald is for an emerald farm, netherite scrap is for netherite, and then 3 iron is for an iron farm. So let's see what we're doing today. We're making an iron farm, and it may not be the most fun. Actually, scratch that. Iron farms are quite fun, but even though it might not be as exciting as beating the Ender Dragon or upgrading or getting Netherite, I think it's one of the most important things that we have to do. So I'm very, very happy we got this, because once we get this, we can actually fully do our beacon, and I think having a good iron farm is one of the most essential things that you can have in a Minecraft survival world. So I'm really glad we got this. So what I'll do is I'll find a design, I'll start gathering materials, and then we can begin building, and I'll talk to you when a bunch of that stuff is done. Okay, so this is the design that I have settled on. So it's 5 modules, and there's the collection system down here, and there are the villager things, which I'll have to fix because right now it's actually broken. And then there's a zombie that goes round that just burnt alive. But what it does is it stops there. Yeah, there's a few flaws with the thing, but it should work fine. And so it stops here, it scares the villagers, and then creates iron golems. And it produces a lot of stuff. It produces like so much iron, and I think this will be more than enough. Like this is a big, like iron farm. We have no problem with iron if we build this. Okay, so now you can actually see the farm in action. So it stops, scares the villagers, and they're supposed to actually be in here, not up there. But it goes along, ignore the command blocks. So it stops here, scares them, and then drops an iron golem. 2 iron golems. So this is what each modules look like. There's a bunch of different options you can do. You could do this one, you could do this one. I'm going to do this one. I think it's just easier, that way I don't have to mess around with water and stuff like that. And I have redstone to waste. So, yeah, the rates for this thing are quite amazing. If you look, yeah, like look how much iron we get. And so I'm really happy if we build this. And I've already built this in survival mode in a different survival save, so I kind of know how it works, and I know that I can build it, although it does have its difficulties. Anyways, I already have a list of all the materials I'm going to gather. It's mostly just boatloads and boatloads and boatloads of glass. Luckily, I have a lot of glass, so that's not going to be that big of a problem. I mean, right now a lot of them are converted into bottles, because I still have to fill up the bottles with the B5, so it's a whole nightmare. But yeah, I just need a lot of glass for basically everything I'm doing, apparently. But I'll start building this farm. Oh, actually, I won't start building, sorry. I'll start gathering materials for this farm, and I'll be able to talk to you once I've gotten most of the materials. Okay, so I've been doing some smelting off camera, and I have collected a lot of glass. As you can see in this chest, I have a lot of glass. I also have some packed ice. I boated somewhere, and I collected just a bunch of ice and then just crafted it up. I have about a stack and 40, and that'll be more than enough for the collection system. Also, something that I've been doing is I've been planning out where I want to build this iron farm. And I want them to be in the spawn chunks, because then it'll always be loaded. I've also already built a villager breeder, which you can see behind me. But it's from there to, where is it? There, that point, and that point. Yeah, that point. So, in all of these, in this place, in this kind of rectangle that I've boxed off, that's where we're going to be building the farm. So, I'll begin construction, and I'll talk to you when a lot of that's done. So I'm back, and I have no idea how much you've seen. I don't know if you've just gone back on my time lapse, because I've recorded a bunch of clips, but they've all either been, I don't know, not good, cut out, changed. I don't know what you guys have seen or what you haven't seen, but I'll just tell you where I am right now. So, almost all the construction, I'd say like 95% has been finished of all the construction of the iron farm. Now, the only thing that's left is moving in the villagers. And I don't know how long this episode might be, because I know this episode has taken absolutely foot. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, this episode has taken absolutely forever to make. This is like, I don't know, I think this is like the 10th day that I've been making this, or maybe even like 15th. It's taken so long just to grab all the glass, to smelt all the glass. It's really been a long time coming, and I think I don't know. Okay, I really gotta concentrate more. I don't want to fall off, but I think it may be finally getting to the end. I'm breeding villagers. I have 4 out of 10 done, I think, or maybe less, but basically all that's left is moving in villagers and breeding them. So how's my wheat farm going over there? I think it's doing fine. But then that's going to be the end of the episode. And I was thinking maybe next episode we might actually beat the Ender Dragon. Because you might have seen from me falling over an embarrassingly large amount of times that Elytra would really help me. So I'm thinking that next episode we kill the Ender Dragon. And I think that'd be a really fun time. That would be episode 7 or 6. I don't know. We've gotten kind of far. So I think that'd be really enjoyable. I think I'd really enjoy that. So we'll see here. I have these 2 constructed, but I don't have any villagers in them yet. So I have a zombie over there. It's called Gareth. And that was a whole entire nightmare. So is that no? Okay, that made me. Is that 2 or 1 villagers? I don't know. There should be 2. I have put 2 in there, and like that's 3. You can see 3 right there. So I really want this to be 3, because if this is 2, that means wow. Okay, that made me panic. Wow. Okay, great. So we do have 3 villagers in each. So we have 6. We need so many more. We need so many more. Breeding them is taking forever. But I'll continue on the grind, and I'll just get more and more villagers, and then when they grow up, I'll cart them up, and I'll continue building up all of my areas, or my, not collection areas, my modules. I'm just gonna call them villager modules. Anyways, when that's all done, I'll talk to you again. Okay, so I'm back after that pretty long time lapse. It's been like a day or 2. So I have gotten this whole thing locked out. Let's build it out. There's only a few things I haven't done. One, I need to breed more villagers. As you can see, I've been breeding a lot of villagers. There's a lot in there. I still need more. I need 30 villagers. Because there's 5 different modules. Each one has 2. Well, there's 5 different collection systems. Each one has 2 modules. That's a total of 10 modules, and each one needs 3 villages. It's 30 villages. So this railway system has been all built out. So all I need to do is I need to get the zombie in here, build out the different modules, and then move the villagers in, and I am done. And that is everything. So I'm quite happy with that. I put in all the rails. That I don't think that was included in the time lapse, and I did all the redstone. These rails, I had to go into the nether, and I had to mine for a while for these rails. I had to mine a bunch of iron. Ironically, it took a lot of iron to make this iron farm. So whenever I do any more things with rails, I'll be very happy to know that I don't need to mine anymore, because I'm going to have an iron farm. Also, I've had a composter here walking just a bunch of bone meal. So I'm gonna go see how my villager breeder has been progressed, and then tonight, when it's in nighttime, I can begin to capture my zombie. So if you come over here, we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think I count. So we need triple this. That's a lot of villages. That really is quite a bit of villages, and I've been breeding them with bread. I have a little wheat farm over here, and I just replanted. But I've been doing a little bit of AFKing, and so when it becomes nighttime, I'll come back here, and we can grab that zombie. Okay, so I've spent the past hour or two collecting villages. I've been breeding them up, and I've filled all of these except for 2 there, 1 over there, oh no, 2 here, 2, actually, yeah, there's a lot I haven't filled, but what I want to do is I want to actually test it. So, I have the zombie here, and everything's set up, so you should just go around, and it'll be exactly what it'll be like when, how do I get this guy moving? I have to nudge him. There we go. So this is what it's going to be like during the actual, when we actually finish it, it'll be like this. It's just, I don't have everything constructed yet. So I'll just stand here as a viewing platform. So you should go around and then stop, scare the villagers, and the iron golem should drop. And I think if it dies and then the items go, it's taking a while. Also, where's the zombie gone? Oh, the zombie's way over there. And there's a zombie. Oh, the iron golem died, but I don't know what the iron is. So yeah, so it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be spawning iron golems each time, which is a bit weird. So, okay, and then we go over here to the collection area, which I've already prepared. Of course, we'll have to make the filters and the iron, but we should be getting iron. There we go. So, I need a bunch of iron, and then also need a bunch of poppies. But, was that more iron? That was more iron. So then we get, there we go. Yeah, it's actually working. It's working. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the episode here, and then off camera I'll fully finish it, because really, this is a bit late. It's actually, I was supposed to release this on Tuesday, but I'm releasing this on Friday, so, but yeah, it's a bit late, so I'll release this as my Friday video instead of my Thursday video, or Tuesday video, sorry, I mean. So, yeah, but I think I might do a little, I'm going to do a 1 hour AFK test once it's done, and then I'm going to put that into the comments of this video, and you can also see it next video, once this is completely done. Once this is completely done, I'm not going to do it now, but, yeah, I'm really relieved to see this all happening, and now, just with this iron alone, we can make so many rails. But what I do is I put the iron ingots there, and then I'm just going to use seeds as my filter, because they'll never go in there, and I need also some for there, and I also need some for the poppies, but I don't have enough poppies for that. I'm going to get rid of this temporarily, so that things do actually pile up here. There we go. So the poppies should actually just go here, because they go right past. But yes, this is actually completely working. The collection thing is done, but it's working. So I'll end this video right now, and yeah, so I'll finish this all off camera, but I just didn't have enough time to actually finish it all, because we've run out of time for this episode, and I'm quite proud with what we built. I still am quite proud with what I built, and what we built, and what we did today. Well, in this episode, it's been like 2 weeks, but anyways, this has been Knoxef, and I'll see you in the very next video. Goodbye.